Okay, so I'm gonna record basically a live action demo of a couple things, and a content repurposing automation and a video script creation using like an audio. So I'll record an audio and I'll show you guys the step-by-step process I do for that, and I'll also show you how we can do it through Telegram. We're gonna be using a specific prompt that Omar here has posted in his Skool, and this prompt creates a very powerful video script that he has said is ideally to carry you through 70% of the way. And of course, you can tweak it and create your own call to actions and look at and split test different hooks and whatnot and create something unique about it. But basically, we're gonna do this. One automation takes an audio that you upload to a Google Drive, okay, and then I use it to send it to summarize the audio with the GPT prompt to create a Twitter thread on it, and then to create the video script using Omar's prompt. Now, the other one can be done directly through Telegram, and it will get transcribed and then sent to the same video script. So I'll try both and I'll show you, and I'll be showing the screen in a second as well. So first thing, I'm going to voice memo. Okay, what can we make this on? What can we discuss? I'm gonna go with, let's say, can we talk about content marketing? Let's talk about, hold on. Okay, I think I got it. So a friend of mine sells cigars and we hang out at the same cigar lounge all the time. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. And I used to do a podcast audio a lot of the times, like once a week. So I think if you do that a lot, if you're comfortable and you are already recording a lot, this could be very helpful. If you're not, but you want to create more content, start with whatever's convenient for you. So if you like to talk a lot, figure out a way to either, again, through Telegram or save audio recordings like on the voice memo app, and just be able to do that, and get that transcribed. Now, ChatGPT Whisper doesn't take huge, large files. However, I think there's another service called Eden AI, that can take bigger audios and transcribe them as well. Cast Magic is another one that does that. And I forgot how much that one costs though. But you can, through, split up your audio. Maybe you're not sitting down talking for 20 minutes. Maybe it's 5-10 minutes. I think about up to 10-15-ish, I want to say, that the Whisper on ChatGPT can transcribe. But I think more than that, it won't be able to. But you could split it up. So let's record what we were talking about the other day. Basically, it was cigar culture. So cigar lounge culture. That a lot of times what my friend was telling me was, two things. One, certain cigars are not optimized for different types of clients. So recently, one that we were hanging out at, they did some remodeling, but they don't really have a lot of what do they call them? Outlets to be able to charge. They're not really open early so people can work. The coffee wasn't working. So obviously that type of clientele and demographic wants to come in a lot and be able to work, especially if they're able to charge, good Wi-Fi. And the more time people can spend in a place, they'll end up spending more money. And ideally, if you are in a place spending a lot of time, one thing that he mentioned to me is that it is appropriate and respectable to at least, if you're there for 2-3 hours, you have a couple drinks or a cigar and a drink or 2 cigars, anything like that. Like, think of it like as a drink or a stick an hour. So if you're there for 2-3 hours, at least have a couple drinks, a couple sticks, maintain that rule. And another big key thing is that, like, we've been talking about tipping culture going to the extremes in America, especially like in drive-through and certain environments and circumstances like that. But to be honest, if you're at a place that you like and the staff is great too and you go there often, I do suggest, is this still recording? Okay. I do suggest tipping 25, 30, 35, 40%. For a major key reason. Like, a lot of times I'll be at a lounge, I just had like a cup of coffees, was there for 20 minutes, it's $2-3, I leave $5, $6, $7, whatever. And it's just coffee. And one of the key things to remember is that if you go to a place, the manager, the owner, the staff really loves you. Think about the next time that when you have a date there, your interaction there with that woman's going to be completely different. The way they come to you, the way they serve you, the little extra things they might give you on the house, the way they talk about you when you're not at the table or you go to the restroom. Even if you just meet a friend. I had a friend that met me at my local lounge. He got there before me and they've never seen him before. So they just started to have a conversation with him. He said, "Oh, I'm waiting for a friend." They were like, "Oh, what friend are you? Who you meeting?" They go, "Oh, I'm meeting Zaid." And immediately he told other mutual friends that we had that, like, damn, they talk really good about him at that lounge because they know me like that, because how I take care of them and vice versa. So that energy does come back. So even though they say the tipping culture is outrageous right now, I do recommend, go out when you can go out. And when you do go out, really take care of people, really get to know people, the bouncer, the bartender, and whatnot, and just have those good relationships that are solid. Because whether you bring in a girl, whether you bring in another, a friend or some meeting. Sometimes I met people for the first time at a place, and other customers will come in and they'll say hi to me. You make it look like like a big shit, bro. So you want that energy, you want that level of what's it called, of importance. You know what I'm saying? Whether you networking or you just out with a chick, you're like, damn, who is this dude? So that's one thing I would recommend. And specifically when it comes to cigar lounges, remember the 2-drink rule or 2-stick rule, right? One or the other, or a drink and a stick. So yeah, that's essentially it when it comes to cigars. And also, never, another cigar tip, smoking tip, is never, what's it called? You can smoke with the band on, like the little paper around it, the logo. But once it gets kind of closer, you never let it burn. You are supposed to take it off before before the fire kind of gets close to it. That's another thing to remember. Initially, you can have it on, of course, because cigars is kind of like cars, kind of like clothes. Sometimes you kind of want to let people know what you're smoking, but you definitely don't want to let it burn. Anyway, that's enough cigar tips and networking tips. Okay, that was a bit longer than I anticipated, because I've done it with like 1 minute videos, but I'm curious to see how this will do with it a little bit longer as well. So I'm gonna save this, cigar tips, cigar lounge tips. But just to give you guys an idea, this could be about anything, right? You could be recording a conversation. You could be talking about a video idea that you have. It's like, oh, by the way, I want to do a video on 1, 2, and 3. You could just be going through information that you have on a certain topic, right? Maybe you are a landscaper, carpenter. Maybe you sell fucking matches or something. And you just have certain information, knowledge piece. You're like, oh, by the way, remember when you do this, this, and this, and this. So we'll save this. I'll do it. Share. Drive, folder. So on your make, when you have, I'll show it on my screen, when you have the drive, you do select a specific folder that's going to watch for. So mine is literally called Make Automations, YouTube Scripts to New Content. Because what I was doing was I was downloading certain videos, and I was getting the audio of certain YouTube videos that I didn't want to watch all the way through. And I figured if I could just get the transcript or get the audio, one way or the other, I could be able to then get information and look at the notes and the summaries and whatnot. Right here, save here, upload. Okay. So now let me record my screen. Okay. So essentially, we went to the Google Drive. Where's my thing? Yes. Okay. Any audio file. So again, I uploaded it to my Google Drive. This final prompt here is it is Omar's prompt right here, as we can see. You just go all the way down. Here's the text and topic to use for the script, text, boom. And that's the text that comes from the transcription over here. My other prompt is just to make a summary from that same transcription, to make a tweet. It'll upload to Google Docs and then send me a Slack message when it's ready. I could access it with a WebView link. So we're just gonna hit run once and we're off. It's been downloaded. Now it's being transcribed. This thing's still recording. All right, cool. I'm using 2 different record because one could record the screen, but only 5 minutes. And this one is only recording my face. It couldn't record, it's another app. It couldn't record my face and the screen. So it's whatever. Okay. As you can see here, the first one has been finished. So if I open up Slack, so you can see, hold on. You can see like cigar lounge. Just send me the text, cigar lounge text. Oh, see, just got uploaded too from YouTube video. Boom. Here's your new script. All right, cool. So now that this has been finished, what we can do is we're gonna check our output. So let me see, what drive is this? All right, bam. So here we have the first one, which is the summary. Here's your summary. We talked about infrastructure and services. Many cigar lounges could enhance customer satisfaction by updating facilities, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Here's the Twitter thread. Cigar lounge are more than just places to enjoy fine cigar. They're vibrant communities where each detail matters, from the ambiance to the accessories. Remember, not all cigars fit every patron, and amenities like charging out strong Wi-Fi can elevate the experience. Cool, whatever. Now let's look at our new script. So here's the hook. Imagine turning every visit to a cigar lounge into an unforgettable experience where you're treated like royalty, just like Jay-Z in his favorite spot. Sounds cool, right? It has done better. This is probably one of the weaker ones. It has done better hooks than this. And who doesn't want that VIP treatment? The secret isn't just in what you smoke, but how you embrace the culture around it. Picking the right cigar is crucial. Not every cigar fits every client, whether it's bold or mild flavors, it's a perfect match for your taste. Remember the 2-drink or 2-stick rule while lounge. Spending a couple hours, pay your stay with a drink or two and a couple cigars. Not just respectful, enhance your experience. And tipping goes a long way. Tip generously. Why? It turns you to a familiar face, earning you that VIP status. Staff remember and appreciate the guests who appreciate their service. One more thing, when your cigars bang gets close. Yeah, a lot of times the ends, the last couple sentences for some reason, does not get generated. I would be curious into punching this back in to ChatGPT separately away from the make automation, but I think you guys get the point. Let me see, pull up a different example. Oh yeah, this was me talking about creating content and how I was using Telegram over Slack. Ever feel like the magic when a TD task gets done in seconds? Well, prepare to be wild. It's just any magic. She's not exaggerating. Imagine this: you drop an audio in a folder, bam, automatically transcribe, then transform it to a summary, a tweet, even a specialized video script. How? The clever setup that combines file watching with ChatGPT automation. See the promise right here? That's the only issue, is that it gets cut off. And I'm not sure if that's just the automation itself. The transcription will go into GPT. I don't think really it's an issue with the prompt. The prompt, it should be fine. We can try that in a second as well. Let me, oh shoot, my screen recording's about to come to an end. Okay, since y'all want to be gay about it, 5 minutes only, let's just stop it now then. Okay, so we're gonna try this again, but we'll use Telegram. Scenarios, Telegram, audio to video script. Right. Okay, let me show you guys with Telegram. So with this, the first part is you do have to make a bot. Use a widget on Telegram called a bot father, and once you do, you make your own bots. You do connect the freaking it's like a code from that chat, specific like the user ID that'll generate, and it'll be just like a conversation, like a normal on Telegram. Okay, so with this one, let's give ourselves another example then. Okay, let's talk about what I just read recently on Twitter. Mongolia has a higher birth rate. Hold on, let me just not say it twice. Let me just record it into the phone. So I recently read on Twitter that Mongolia has a higher birth rate than surrounding countries because the way it rewards and appreciates women in society for having kids. So by giving them such a high honor and standing in society for producing kids, they've consistently punched out a higher birth rate than surrounding countries. And it's a system that could be implemented in other places as well, especially in countries like Japan and Germany, where birth rates have been declining significantly, by reinstating the positive reinforcement and societal reward and appreciation towards women that bring on children. Hungary also recently has decided that if you have 4 more kids, they will remove income tax for you as another incentive for people to produce children. Because we need to have a lot of kids, especially considering the fact that, you know, at least 3 in every household to cover the 2 that die. So there's, you know, at least a +1. Okay, so that was 1 minute. Perfect. So we just sent that. So you just literally record, send. Now, let me re-record my screen. Recording only 5 minutes. We won't need that long. So here we have the Telegram, transcribed, same prompt as we see here before. Here's the text at the bottom. Okay, run. Use existing data. So it's already downloaded my audio file, being transcribed. The prompt is being punched out. This might take a minute. All good though. Now it's being sent to the Google Docs. Okay, yeah, this part I haven't set it up yet, but ideally it was supposed to send me a Telegram message back into the chat with the link on the Google Docs, similar to the way I showed you with the Slack. So anyway, we will come here. Let me refresh this. Okay, this one just says script. Okay, video script using the HAVPC framework. Guess what? Mongolia is winning at something the rest of the world is struggling with. It's all because they celebrate women in a unique way. While countries like Japan and Germany see their populations decline, Mongolia's secret could be the game changer the world desperately needs, and it's a method that's raising eyebrows and hopes all at once. Here's the scoop. Mongolia has cracked the code by honoring women who have kids with a high societal standing and rewards. This is not just a pat on the back. We're talking about a cultural blueprint that's boosted Mongolia's birth rate beyond its neighbors. And guess what? Hungary's getting in on the action too. They went as far as to axe income tax. Yeah, that's I wouldn't put that. As far as we could just say remove. For anyone with 4 or more kids, imagine what would happen if more countries adopted these bold moves. But here's the kicker. The real goal isn't just about more birthdays. It's about ensuring our communities thrive and don't just survive by covering the gap created by those we've lost. Ooh, bars. By adopting Mongolia's appreciative stance towards motherhood, we might just see countries with declining population turn their fortunes around. It's a formula that's... Yeah, I don't know why it does that. That's interesting. Why does it end it there? You know what I might do? Out of curiosity, let's see. Okay, I'm going to take our prompt, right? I'm going to take this prompt directly into ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Let's do new conversation, right? Here's the text and link, and let's then put the transcription that we got. Here's the text. So let's try to recreate what it just did. Okay, so the whole thing is being created. That's interesting, right? Because if we look back here, by adopting these strategies, we might just see countries with declining populations turn their fortunes around. It's a formula. Look, by embracing these proven strategies, we can see a boost in stronger communities in countries where desperately needed. If you think this is something worth exploring in your country, comment future below. Let's start a conversation of how we can implement these changes worldwide. Yeah, that's not a CTA I can't provide. I'm not sure you want me to come in and boost your population. I mean, I can, don't get me wrong. I'll be up to the service. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trooper. I'll do what I can. But it can't just be me. What else do we have? But yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. I had a feeling, look, we took the same transcription that was what the Whisper had created in the automation, and we included it here, and the whole thing does get punched out. So I don't know why on my Google Doc with Make, why the whole thing isn't coming out. But again, anyway, we'll always, when you're using AI, just remember that 70% rule, even optimally, if you are doing something for a writing perspective. I mean, this way is written kind of cool. I do have like this whole conversation here. You can see ghost writing. Zaid, it's a prompt that's basically like been set up in a way where it's studied multiple forms of my tweets. So I'll say put this in Zaid's style, and it can rewrite something in my style. So I've done it so long, so many different conversations and prompts that I could take this, you know, whole script and just say, hey, rewrite this script, same structure, same value, same everything, just put it in Zaid's style. Or you can take this into an outline, but okay, we talked about this topic, this topic, this topic, this topic, and then take that outline and basically from there being able to talk in your natural form. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, so that's basically it. So we've done it with two ways. You know, you can just record on a voice memo, drop it into a Google Drive, then that gets transcribed, and you can see that we did three. We got a summary, we got a Twitter thread, and we got the video script. And that same video script prompt, we could just do it directly from Telegram. You could change it, like you could add, like if you like, you could add Telegram send transcription to ChatGPT prompt for summary, Twitter, video, article, blah blah blah. Like you can add more. I just wanted to show you two different examples with the one in the Google Drive that had those three GPT prompts. The Telegram was just one simple automation, just taking an audio to a video script. You can get more creative and more layers depending on what you're trying to do. What else? So yeah. Interesting thing is that it wasn't putting out the entire script at the bottom, but you could see the script being developed from, you know, 1 minute audio. We could do it from a 12-15 second audio. Here, I'll show you right now. Let's do the Telegram again. What can we do it on? I got one. So, okay, wait, hold on. Context. So I'm thinking from the perspective of somebody that, let's say, sets up tax residencies, or anybody that helps, what's it called, with like traveling and setting up things abroad and whatnot. Because I was following this guy's Twitter. It was kind of interesting on his recommendations, Latin America. So it is possible in the future that as Western nations like the US, Canada, and Europe allow an extreme amount of foreigners to enter their country, that other countries like South Korea, for example, will no longer allow USA, Canada, and Europeans for visa-free travel, visa-free travel, simply because they will not be sure and aware of everybody that's entering their country, because the Western nations have allowed so many people unchecked and given them paperwork. So it is possible that countries that notoriously have not had such a high powerful standing, such as Latin American countries and even some African countries, such as growing Western African countries like Nigeria, will have a higher, stronger passport standard than certain Western nations whose native population has now become less than foreign population in other countries who have maintained such a high native population like Japan and South Korea will be wary of who they're allowing on a visa-free, on a visa-free trip to their country. Okay, I meant to do it shorter than that. So we'll do this one. Let me come back here. It moves surprisingly quick, to be honest with you. A lot quicker than I anticipated. Okay. Let's go back here. Refresh. Open. Ever wonder why some countries are having more babies than others? Not just about romance. It's how societies honor mothers. Imagine having a place. Wait a minute. Is this the same? We just did this. What? Let me run it again. Because sometimes what happens is there's like a queue of data, which is kind of annoying. It does happen something that I have another automation for cold emails, and it's been doing that where like I'll say send 80 and it's supposed to do work with those 80 rows, and it stops like a 60 or 70, and I have to like re-hit it so it like finishes the last. I don't know. Let's see if it finally understood the program that we're trying to create. Wait, what? Recent. Is it this one? 739? Yeah. Is this another one with Mongolia and kids? Yo, what the hell? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna forward my last audio. I've done that a couple times with Slack. Send it again inside my Telegram. Now hit run. Let's see. No, that's odd. Why is it doing this? You're being ultra gay. Okay. When Telegram is being gay and unfortunately does not see the new messages, so technical difficulties happen, hence why it's not necessarily always recommended to perform automation demos live. Make a video script on this. Okay, I just sent it. Run. Oh my god! Again with goal your birth. It's like that African. Why are you gay? Okay. This was extremely disappointing. What? No. Delete. Delete. Yep, same thing. Interesting. Let me go to webhooks. Save changes. Aha. So I do see it here in the queue. That's odd. Let me just delete it then. It's kind of like it gets backed up, I guess. Oh no, your system's running application. What is this? Stop playing. To avoid problems. You're gonna have a problem with me if you don't leave me alone and let me focus on this content that I'm creating for these beautiful people. Come on. Do I need Chrome open right now? Let me save this. This is another email thing that I'm doing. Save this. Okay, we just like move to the side so I can like exit, do my thing. Okay, scenario was saved. Okay, check out Chrome because I can always re-upload the history. Force quits. Okay, now leave me alone. Okay, we're back. Ever imagine the world? Why do I feel like it starts with that often? Where your American or European past loses its charm, where countries like South Korea glance over skeptically because the Western world became a melting pot of unchecked identities. Ooh, some of you might think that's impossible. Our passports are too powerful. That's that Western ego. But here's the controversial part. What if I told you that your unwavering confidence in your passport's power is about to be your biggest downfall? Ooh, I like this one. Consider this. Countries value security and known qualities. As the West embraces diversity, the Eastern countries valuing tradition and security might start favoring passport formation with stricter immigration policies. It's like being the exclusive club everyone wants to get into. Yeah, Japan and South Korea, known for their stringent entry policies, could start ranking passports differently based not on the power of the economy, but on immigration policies, clarity, and enforcement. I promise by considering these shifts, you'll start viewing global mobility passport power through a fresh, more informed lens. Call to action doesn't get generated, which we saw happen earlier, but we could extend that. Let's see the other one that I made on that 12-second audio that I made. Is this the same one? Hold on, let me go back to make. Oh my bad. Nope. Text. Hold on, run again. Y'all not listening. See, it's not going to the next one. Why? I haven't had issues with you at all. Now that I want to make a video showing it, you won't be weird. This is disrespectful, to say the least. I hope you understand this. I hope you understand. Okay, let's come back. I don't even know what to do, to be honest with you. Process all data. Okay, there we go. Now run. Bitch. What do you mean the scenario was rejected? You know what? delete old data. We don't want you no more. Yeah, delete it. Now I'm gonna send this again. And hit run. Yep. There we go. See, sometimes, technology is like women. Just need a little tweak every now and then, little update, little reboot in the system. They can start functioning smoothly again. This is gonna end soon, the screen recording. Y'all don't notice you seeing the screen at the same time because I've edited this slightly already. Bam. Come back. Record screen again. Very shortly though. I did not expect to be sitting here for 40 minutes. That's for damn sure. Is it a screen recording? Screen. Cutting my S's. Because that's what I do in Spanish. But then the brain goes to English and it's just a mind fuck. And then Arabic gets thrown in there too. Damn. Okay. So you saw that little 12-second audio. That's what I wanted to show here. Let me refresh y'all memory real quick. Allow me to reintroduce myself. When Telegram is being gay and unfortunately does not see the new messages, so technical people difficulties happen. Hence why it's not necessarily always recommended to perform automation demos live. Okay. Let's see what you created for us. 748. Did it make it at 748 for real? Let me see. Nope. Hold on, let me delete all of these. It's giving me anxiety. Sound like a white chick. It's literally giving me anxiety. Okay. Aha. All right. 750. I was gonna say, you just did it. Wait a minute. This is wrong too. Refresh this. You're being retarded. Immensely. Yeah, you did make one on this, so why are you not showing up here? I can't create a script based on the provided text and topic. Is there anything else I may assist you with? All right, if that's how you want to play this. You won't be gay and shit. Okay. 753. You still can't create a script, right? I get it. You're stupid. Okay. I didn't know we were gonna play these games. It just made another one with the freaking same topic before. Okay, so I didn't want to make one on an audio like that. Okay. Right, because I called you gay. You got offended, Telegram. I know you was like that. I didn't know AI had feelings, but I do say please and thank you on GPT sometimes just in case y'all decide to take over. All right, let's do this again. What can we go with? Essentially, the world of AI could take over people, so it's extremely important to be polite with AI and say please and thank you, because you will never know in the future what we see and what we interact with, whether it will be real or not. So better to be on the safe side before they start whacking and attacking like an iRobot, to essentially showcase that if they're going to start thinking like humans, they'll have human emotions and they can understand gratitude and they will be grateful for the nice humans that were polite with them versus the rude motherfuckers that were just typing away saying do this for me and do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what we've created here with this basic automation, is to showcase the beauty of living amongst the AI. You feel me? And how we can make our lives better. We need them, they need us. You know what I'm saying? That was 50 seconds. I want to do something for 20 seconds. Damn, couldn't even. Okay. Run. Don't be gay. Don't fuck this up. You already know your job. Let me see this. It is still wanted to record the previous one. Why? Why do you insist on doing this? This doesn't make any sense. I'm confused. me switch it back immediately. Okay. It's doing the same bullshit. Let's put wait for new data. Sometimes you might have to do that, and I'll resend this. Boom. Yeah. As if you can see here, that's our transcription. Yep, from the last one. Sometimes you might do that. Wait for new data. You either delete old data or say wait for new one, and then send your audio message into Telegram. And then we come here. Refresh. Imagine this, a world where your coffee maker brews your favorite blend just by saying please. Sounds like science fiction, right? But what if I told you the future's already knocking at our door? Here's the twist. Treating AI with the same politeness as you would a friend might just save us from a robot uprising. It's not just about being nice, it's about survival. Crazy idea? Maybe. But with AI evolving rapidly, can we really afford to take the chance? Ooh. So here's a little secret most people haven't caught on to yet. Something called the politeness protocol. Simple, right? But incredibly effective. By simply saying please and thank you to our AI devices, we start laying the groundwork for harmonious coexistence. Think of it as insurance for the future. A future where AI might remember who was rude and who was kind. Ooh, I like it. I know it sounds like something out of a movie, but adopting the small changes in how we interact with AI, we're not just being optimistic dreamers, we're being strategic, and this is the annoying thing. So let's go back to ChatGPT. Oh, my screen stopped recording. Dang it, I don't have this. Let me do this one more time. No, wait, I fucked up. Man, I'm so hungry. Okay. So we'll come to GPT. And essentially, you know what? I can just edit this. So here's our whole prompt, right? Let's go back to take the transcription of what our audio message was. Copy. Replace what we had before. Send. Yeah. Scared, right? The truth is, if AI starts thinking like humans, they might just remember how you treated them. Think about it. Would you rather be on the good side or the bad side? Here's the deal. Being polite is not just about manners, it's about survival. Those who said please and thank you might just find themselves in a safer, friendlier world. Treat AI like a partner, not a servant, and you could be building a future ally, not an enemy. So if you start being polite to your AI now, I promise you'll be paving the way for a future where technology works with us, not against us. Comment thanks below if you agree. We start treating AI with the respect it deserves. Don't forget to share this with someone who needs to hear it. Ooh. I like it, honestly. It's not too bad. I did like the other one though. There was something here that said the politeness protocol. Oh yeah, simple and effective. I was saying please and thank you to everyone. We start laying the groundwork for harmonious coexistence. Think about it as insurance for the future. Where I might remember who was rude and who was kind. That part I did like, but the promise section, if you see, go back to GPT, the promise and the call to action, it did at least finish, which for some reason is being kind of stupid, but with the make. But you can see how powerful and capable these different things can be, right? Take your audio, get it transcribed, get it sent to become different things. We could have a different video script. Maybe you could send one transcription and test it to 3 different ChatGPT prompts for 3 different types of video scripts, right? You could take something, the one that Omar just had, and you can craft and find other ones as well. There's different creators with different prompts and different prompts that have been sent out different places in the media. You can even use a prompt generator through GPT directly and say, hey, make me a prompt for this type of script. and experiment with 3 or 4 from the same transcription. Get 3 or 4 different scripts, see which one you like the most. You see what I'm saying? Or it's steal, okay, the hook on this one was good, the body of this one was good, and then boom, combine, right? Take it home, that last 10 to 20, 30%, right? So this is ideally supposed to get you at least a C. You know what I'm saying? That's what AI is trying to get you to do. It's trying to be as smart as the average people, 70 to 80% of the way through. You, being a smart, diligent student that you are, can take it home to at least the B plus, A minus. You know what I'm saying? If you come from an Asian household, good luck with that. You're still gonna get slaughtered. But for most of y'all, an A minus is pretty acceptable. Anyway, this has been a pleasure. I'm about to go eat. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna share it with y'all. Anybody that wants to talk one-on-one about it, I can make or it has specific one-on-one questions, you can message me, and then I'll try to make like a separate video that could go into that and be able to experiment with it. You know what I'm saying? Take this and, you know, play around with different prompts of your own. Maybe you don't like these scripts and you like something else, but I do like it. They're really not bad. You know what I'm gonna do? Fuck it, we can do this right now. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna make a video on it right now and post it. Okay, that's how I think. Speed. Sometimes we procrastinate. We get paralyzed by analysis. That shit is real. So anyway, where was I gonna go? Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much. Cheers.